Welcome back to Tales from the Empty Nest. She's Mama.
He's big boy.
We're just a couple of empty nesters that just got back from Taco Tuesday because Mama refuses to let me cook dinner at home and dominate the big boy challenge. All day at work, she's sending me GIFs. I say GIFs. A lot of y'all probably say GIFs. I don't care.
GIFs.
Whatever. Sending me innuendos that we need to go to dinner. So I broke down because I'm fat, and we went to.
That's something else I need to work on. I suck at that. I love to go out to eat with you.
You do, and it makes me fat.
Yeah,
because it's not what I'm supposed to eat.
I know,
but I didn't do too bad.
No,
I had 4 little tacos.
Mm-hmm. You did
a couple of beers.
You did some crispy ones, which I think are
probably better than the flour,
less calorie heavy.
Anyway, not the plan, but that's all right. If you guys are watching tonight, make sure you subscribe, follow us on TikTok, follow us on Twitter. You can go to our website, Tales from Empty Nest, right there at the top of the page, and find links to all of that stuff. Comment on the videos and tell your friends. If you like what we do, so many people have messaged and said, hey, y'all are so relatable and, this, that, and the other. And so if you like what we do, you like following us, maybe your friends do too, let them know about it.
Yeah, there's this crazy couple I found that has a podcast and talks about everything.
Send them our way. And that's really the easiest way for you guys to support us. Cost you guys absolutely nothing. And it just kind of helps us grow our little social media footprint, I guess. Episode 21, I believe.
We're legal.
21 or 22.
We're legal to drink.
And Mama's drinking a massive glass of wine, even though she made a New Year's resolution that she didn't call a New Year's resolution. That she wasn't going to do that.
I got good days. I got bad days. I got to just take it.
Fair enough. Super Bowl was this last weekend. I figured we'd talk about the Super Bowl. You got to talk about the Super Bowl. And I figured we'd start off with the food. I think for us, that's the biggest thing about the Super Bowl weekend is the food.
We always overcook.
We way overcook.
Yeah, it was just we knew all along it was just going to be us and our daughter and her boyfriend because our son was going to go hang out with his bros and go watch the football game. So it was just us 4, and we cooked entirely too much food.
Yeah, so we had a pan of brownies. We had an order of the little pig in the blankets with the cheddar cheese.
Those went hard.
Those are really good. Mm-hmm. I saw so many people take pictures of that. Mm-hmm. Like and the little sausages were out at the store, like completely gone. Out. So that is clearly a huge staple.
Because we were going to get more and make even more, and I'm glad we didn't. So.
Yeah, I made some armadillo eggs for the first time on my brand new smoker, and they turned out good.
Yeah, they
just too much sausage.
Right. I don't like a lot. I'm not a big breakfast sausage, none of that. I'm not a sausage person. So, but I'm sure if you were, well, whatever. Okay. I know if you are, those would be really good.
Yeah, they were good. They just I made too many of them. I knew I was making too many of them.
They were really thick, like the sausage layer around it.
Yeah, we already said that. Oh. It was way too much sausage.
Yeah.
But I'd never made them before like that. So, but they turned out, and they were good. The smoker did a really good job. So,
really good taste, though.
Yeah, they did have a great taste. I thought they were good. The peppers weren't too spicy.
Yeah,
because I got them cored good enough.
Yeah,
got all the seeds out.
What else?
I made a charcuterie tray.
Yeah, that didn't get eaten as much as I thought it would.
Well, I ate on it like during the day.
Yeah.
So I ate quite a bit of it. It was really good. Everything on there was good, I thought.
Then I did some queso and chips.
And we had some salsa. Yeah. You did that brisket queso stuff.
What else?
Yeah, we had our whole counter was full of food for absolutely no reason at all.
And then our daughter brought a whole thing of wings, her and her boyfriend.
Yeah. So we had way too much food. We still have way too much food. None of it. I mean, I threw away a ton of it. Oh, I did some brats too. I smoked some brats.
I kind of got mad at you for that. I'm like, we
I
have enough food.
I love a good brat, a little good smoked brat. So yeah, food wise, we killed it.
Covered.
It was awesome. Game wise, I mean, I don't mind. Listen, the game was low scoring game for most of the game. That doesn't bother me at all because it was
boring.
like competitive.
I don't know, it was boring.
Like there were plays to be made, and people were making plays. They were just on the defensive side of the ball, which I don't have a problem with. I realize for most people, they can't handle that. They have to see the scores for it to be a fun game and all that stuff. But I thought the game was good.
It was a dud, in my opinion.
It was watchable.
Even our son texted me and was like, "This game is so boring."
Well, I mean, again, y'all don't see defense as a good thing, and I do. So, yeah, I enjoyed the game. The team I thought would win won.
They did.
The team you thought would win did not.
Thanks for pointing that out.
But I didn't rub it in your face.
No, you didn't.
Until just now. So I mean, the game was okay. I thought the commercials sucked.
Yeah.
I don't know. Here's the deal. We had our daughter who can talk circles around either one of us.
I don't know how did us make like the non-talking parents all of a sudden make a child who just had to like blab all the time?
I don't know, but she can talk.
We love it to an extent, but man, there can be no silence. She's got to fill that silence. So yeah. But anyway.
Point being, we sat in the living room. We listened to her talk. You talked occasionally. I would say a few words every once in a while, but mostly there was just a lot of talking going on. So we didn't really pay that close of. I watched the game really religiously, but I didn't pay attention to a lot of the commercials. But I haven't heard anybody say like, "Oh, this was an awesome commercial."
There was a Dunkin' commercial that was pretty good with Ben Affleck and some of the Friends characters, and I don't know what else. Anyway, it was pretty cool. It was like a Goodwill Hunting vibe with Friends. I don't know. Anyway, I thought that was a cute commercial.
Okay, so there was one commercial out of the 50 that was decent. It used to be on the Super Bowl, like all the commercials were good.
Yeah.
So I don't know if the commercials were a dud or if like maybe we're just changing or if we just completely missed them. But I didn't see anybody that was like, "Oh my God, this commercial was so freaking funny."
Mm-hmm.
And I've not seen. Usually, like people post them on Twitter, like, "Oh, this commercial had me dead." Whatever.
There's a HEB commercial with the baby who kept wanting the tortilla, and finally at the end they gave him a piece of tortilla. I thought that was cute.
I completely missed that one too. Halftime show we did not watch. We did not watch either of the halftime shows.
Yes, that was just our choice.
I turned it to what I turned it to. I think I turned it to
Friends.
Friends reruns. Yeah. So yeah, I was done hearing about halftime before the halftime show even happened. So I was just like, I'm just changing it. I don't want to watch any of this shit. And so we didn't. So I have no idea whether Bad Bunny was great or whether it was terrible or whether it was offensive or whether it was not offensive. I have no idea if the turning point thing was good, bad, and different. I have no idea.
We just sat there and talked the whole halftime and went back for seconds.
Yeah, we ate some more.
So even if we had a halftime show on,
I don't know that we would have. We would have.
We were getting up to go.
Yeah, we probably wouldn't
fill up our plates again. So,
but we didn't halftime show. I'll tell you this though, the halftime shows have done a really good job of making everybody pissed off at each other, which is just like unbelievable to me. Like it's a halftime show, and I get people's beliefs and all that run pretty deep these days, and people seem to not be able to disassociate from their political beliefs at all.
The end game is nothing's going to please everybody. So if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. If you want to watch it, watch it. Just keep your mouth shut. Just whatever. Let it happen. Like
I don't know. So we managed to avoid being irritated by the halftime show, whichever one it was, because we just didn't watch either one of them. So all in all, good Super Bowl Sunday. The game got good at the end, scoring wise. They scored some points at the end, mostly Seattle, because man, that defense was good. Just like I said the other day in that TikTok, I said, man, Seattle's gonna win because they got that good defense.
So from now on, I need to start looking at, if I don't have like a stake in the game, or how do you say that? What's the saying?
That was perfect.
Perfect. Okay. If I don't have a stake in the game, I need to start looking at who has the players from the college team the most of the players from the college team I like, and then I root for them.
Mm.
The Seahawks had
That's not a very scientific way
the
of.
Seahawks had some ex-Longhorn fans that made some plays. Right on defense, there was a dude.
Yes, Byron Murphy.
Yeah.
But still don't think that's a very scientific way to pick who's going to win the Super Bowl.
Well, I don't want to pick who wins it, but who I would cheer for or
Oh.
who I'd prefer to win.
Yeah, I'm not going to even do that. I didn't cheer a single second of that game. I didn't go, oh yeah, not one
You're just
freaking
like,
time.
oh wow,
I was
that was
just
a good
watching,
play, or,
just watching
oh, wow,
the game.
yeah.
So anyway, I don't know. How was y'all Super Bowl? What did y'all do? What did y'all eat? Do y'all make a big spectacle? I wonder. So I have to think that there's just people that just don't even watch it at all.
Yeah, I heard that a lot. A lot of people didn't even watch it.
But even like fans of football that
Mm-hmm.
like just have to watch it because it's like the last football game. I have to think that not everybody makes a big production about it. They just chill and watch the game or whatever. So I'm sure there's like a wide range of, and then there's probably people that throw like the most ridiculously insane, expensive, like Real Housewives of Orange County type parties for the Super Bowl.
That's absurd.
Well,
I mean, if my team was playing in it, yes, I would probably. Man, if the Cowboys made it, hell yeah.
No, we're not throwing a big party.
Oh, that's right, because we're going to be at the game if they go.
No, we're not going to be at the game either because I can't afford that.
Life savings.
No, not at all. So yeah, man, I don't know. I find myself becoming less interested in the Super Bowl every single year. Less interested in the halftime shows every single year. To me, the halftime shows have completely like.
Yeah, it was just supposed to be like a really popular singer getting up there and singing it. It wasn't like a political.
They've turned into like these.
Or if people have turned it into, I don't know. But regardless, it's lost its funness.
Yeah, it's just not fun anymore. So
just,
I mean, I could do without. I could totally do without.
Gives you an excuse to eat bad food, though.
I mean, we could have made bad food and watched Friends episodes.
I know.
And I would have been fine.
Or listen to our daughter talk all night.
Yeah, whatever. So anyway, that was our Super Bowl. I think the highlight for me was getting the new smoker set up, getting it all seasoned up, getting something actually on it, cooking with the new smoker. It did a really good job.
Which, by the way, I literally found out about that on the TikTok when you said,
I said
my wife's probably finding out about this.
I said you would.
That's literally
That's
how
why
I found out.
you don't ever talk to me, but you never ask me what's going on in my life.
I did. I asked you, what are you doing in the shop? And you said, oh, nothing.
No, I said I'm working on something.
I'm working on something.
Which is exactly what I was doing.
So I did ask.
Okay, and I told you. So, boom.
You didn't tell me what you were working on.
Well, you didn't ask any more questions.
I know it's not something I want to follow. That's not a follow-up question because it's probably something that's going to piss me off. And in that moment, I just didn't want to be pissed off. So I didn't ask any follow-up questions.
Anyways, got a new smoker. It's awesome. Check out the TikTok video. If you just listen to us here, go to our profile at TikTok and find the video. I kind of do a rundown of it. It's pretty good. It's pretty nice. So anyway, that was Super Bowl Sunday. Let's change gears a little bit. Let's talk. Well, you know what? Let's jump to Mama's Moment of the Week because I think this is a good segue from Super Bowl into Mama's Moment of the Week. I throw that on you. I have no idea what your moment of the week is, but I can guess what it is based off.
I mean, this is a really hard segment for me to fill week to week. My life is pretty boring.
What did you just find?
I know, but I'm saying this isn't normally going to be a thing I can do every week with something real exciting.
Not with that attitude.
But I consider my week Monday through Sunday, not a Sunday through Saturday. So my week is a Monday through Sunday. So my favorite moment of the week, is that what I'm supposed to talk about? Why are you making a weird face?
It doesn't have to be favorite. It could just be the moment of the week. It could be something that pissed you off. It could be something that was awesome. It could be like some mind-blowing sex I gave you. It could be like all kinds of different things.
Okay. Let's not get carried away.
I'm just saying.
So,
and by the way, Sunday through Saturday is the week. So we're currently in a week from the Super Bowl on. We're currently in the same week.
Well, then I don't know what my moment of the week was.
What did you find out on Super Bowl Sunday?
But you just said that would be for next week.
It's this week.
Oh, okay. Did y'all hear that correctly? So you want my moment of the week to just be Sunday?
Man, just since the last time we did a show, what was your moment?
Okay, thank you. Um,
Got to make everything so damn difficult.
well, now you know what I'm getting at. That's why you're getting defensive. But my moment of the week was on. So our daughter took blood tests to get like the sex of the baby and also all the other testings and things for Down syndrome and things like that. And she we kept asking her, when are you going to find out? When are you going to find out? She goes, oh, they said within 2 weeks. Well, today or yesterday, it was Monday, would have been a week. So she found out a little early. So we were asking her yesterday during the Super. Dang, why do I keep thinking yesterday is Sunday? We asked her on Sunday if she found out the news, and she went and looked it up. I guess she would get notified on an app or email or something. And she's like, I don't know. I've been checking it all day. And she pulls it up and she goes, oh my gosh, it says the results are in. And so we were like, you don't have to tell us if you want to look at it privately or whatever you want to do. And she's like, no, I'm ready to know now. And then her boyfriend's like, yes, I want to know now. So I got to videotape them finding out what the sex of the baby is. And we're having a little bouncing boy grandson. That's what we're expecting in August. So that was my moment of the week, finding out the sex of the baby. So that was exciting. And that's what they both wanted. My daughter always said, she was the oldest. She's like, I always wanted an older brother, and it would have been great to have an older brother. So I really want a boy to be first. And then if I could have a girl, have them to have an older brother. So that was an exciting moment.
Yeah. And I've never cared. I didn't care with my kids because all I wanted was healthy babies.
And that's the first thing she saw before the sex of the baby. It went through and said that everything looked good, healthy baby. So we were very happy about that as well. So
yeah, but I still don't. It's not a healthy baby till it's a delivered baby, in my opinion. That's just the way my brain works.
Yeah,
I get all the tests that say everything seems great and all that, but I don't. Yeah. So
trust no one.
I'm still not going to be non-concerned until there's actually a baby here and it's actually healthy, and all those things.
This man gets concerned a lot when it comes to his women that are pregnant. Like you've had a lot of women. I just realized that sounded weird, but
yeah, I have tons of girlfriends. I have tons of illegitimate childs.
People that
around.
are close to him, if they have a pregnancy, he gets very concerned, and
it's a concerning time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but yeah, we're excited. I would have been excited either way. It really doesn't matter. But
yeah.
The grandson will be cool. So the ladies automatically went into, oh my God, I can start buying stuff mode. Called grandparents, called parents, like just had a time.
Yeah.
Enjoying the news. But yeah, it was good news. Another good piece of
and we
news.
got to be there for it, so that was cool.
Yeah, it was kind of neat that we were there when the same time she found out. Since we got ghosted really hard on the actual news of the baby in the first place.
That was just the way things
just timing
had to. Yep, all the timing.
Just timing.
To it.
Yep, it is what it is. So hopefully we have a healthy grandson, and we're excited about that. Excited to see. I mean, this test was kind of interesting. It's just probability, right? It's based off of, like, they do some kind of genetic testing, I think. And so, all the health stuff is probable as well. It's not for sure. But it's like, I don't know, it's going to have brown and blonde hair, basically.
Well, so she did all the big important tests for whatever. And then, of course, it's like a money grab thing, but whatever, it's fun. And she's like, well, for $10 extra, it's telling me I can like find out all these like cool little things. Is it going to have the cilantro gene and the asparagus gene and what color eyes and what color hair and the percentages and all that? So she went ahead and paid the little $10, and it was kind of fun listening to what the probability was. So was it more likely to have brown eyes, the baby?
Brown eyes, I think, and brownish blonde hair was the highest thing there. So yeah, and I guess
Which is weird because our daughter has hazel eyes and her boyfriend has blue eyes. So I thought, I don't know. I don't remember the whole genetic thing, but
yeah,
the probability for brown eyes was the highest, which I found interesting. But who knows?
what it's just a probability.
Yeah.
So that thing could come out with blue eyes and red hair because there's a chance.
He has a lot of red in his hair, and our daughter has some strawberry blonde. So your mom, who passed away a couple years ago, always wanted a redheaded grandbaby. Of course, we couldn't produce a redheaded grandbaby, but maybe there'll be a redheaded great grandbaby for her.
I'm not as high. I'm not as high on it. No, nothing against the redheads out there, but I'm not as high
a
on the
ginger.
I'm not as high on that as my mom was.
Yeah, your
So
mom was really rooting for that. I was like, I don't know how that's gonna happen.
there's like stages.
Hello.
There's like there's like stages of ginger. I think. And again, I don't want to offend anybody, but there's like the
certain red hair's very intriguing.
yeah,
And
like
then there's the red-haired, fair.
I'll say this:
freckled
the redheads that are
that burn easy.
well, no. I'm just saying the redheads that are pretty or like unicorn type pretty.
Yeah.
There's just something about them, but there's just not, to me, not that many of them that
Strike your fancy.
that toot my horn. So yeah, I mean, I don't have to like be attracted to my grandson though. So
Yeah.
he could be redhead. I don't care.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, we're excited. We still got a while to go, obviously, but I guess you guys will be planning baby shower crap and.
She didn't want to do. I know gender reveal is like a big thing now, but both of them knew that that was not something that was their jam. So they were like, "No, we're not doing gender reveal."
Well, I mean, they did do kind of.
Yeah.
They just didn't do it the same way. They just didn't do it the same way that a lot of people.
They did
do
a
it.
social media announcement yesterday and had purchased some boy-looking stuff to put in the little announcement. So that was their gender reveal.
I'm just not a gender reveal. Like I feel like
We've never done that. I don't know if
well,
I've
it wasn't
never
a
been
thing.
to one either.
It wasn't a thing.
Yeah, I've never been to
when
a
we had
gender
our
reveal.
when our kids when you were pregnant with our kids, a gender reveal was not
the ultrasound.
a thing.
We didn't even do blood work. There was no blood work.
Right,
for
it was an ultrasound.
then. It was an ultrasound.
I'm just saying nobody did a gender reveal. And then like as our kids were a little bit older, that started to become a thing. You know what it was? I think when social media got to the point where it was more than just a text post, and it was like videos, and so like maybe when like Instagram and
Maybe.
and Facebook
Started
started
to
doing more
trend.
videos and stuff like that, people started actually posting videos, and that's when gender reveals just really took off. And man, I don't know, I'm always a to each their own. Like I will never say you're stupid for doing this or stupid for doing that. To me though, like I just don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would make a big ass spectacle. Like if you want to have a party, just have a party.
Yeah.
You don't need to pop some balloons to see what color the thing is, the baby is. So anyway, there's been some funny video moments though because of gender reveals.
Right,
like
that's true.
The guy that couldn't hit the freaking baseball like 12 times in a row. He was supposed to hit the baseball. It was a softball. So it was like this big thing.
Couldn't hit it.
And he couldn't hit it to break it open to make the dust fly. Yeah, that's pretty bad. It ended up being a boy too. I wonder if that boy's good at baseball. But yeah, so that was kind of exciting news on Sunday for us. Again, I was curious, but not like I don't think like I got as hyped up as you guys did, which is fine. Like someone has to be the deadbeat. Someone has to be the one that just sits there and worries about all the worry things, and that's me.
We can't. It's too. I think it's. Well, I mean, we're worried, but I think it's programmed in us. Like we can't let that consume us. We're too busy trying to do the things to make the baby healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and be excited about it. I don't know. It's just. I don't know if it's different for. I mean, it's got to be different for women and men, but I wasn't as worried. I feel like when I was pregnant, as far as the health and how things would go. I wasn't as worried as you were, which is weird because I'm a freaking worry wart, but there's just something that was removed and exciting and
Yeah, I don't know.
just a focus for me. Like just to do healthy and be healthy.
Yeah, I don't know. We got college baseball season that kicks off this weekend, which will take us through, hopefully, through the beginning of June, the middle of June, like actually towards the end of June. Hopefully, hopefully those Longhorns will be playing baseball still by the end of June, and then after that, we're just kind of like a month out and till at least due date, and who knows again what happens.
Yep, it's going to cut our football season down. We'll pick probably just 2 games we'll go to for football.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Because we'll be grandparenting it up.
Do you really think we're gonna grandparent it up that much? Like, listen, I don't want to have to be taking care of like the little thing that can't do nothing.
Well, you don't have to. I will.
Oh, okay. I don't want to listen to it either.
Well, you might.
So
have to
you need to find like a quiet room.
Well, I have the guest bedroom. If I need to keep the baby,
I don't think your daughter's gonna let you.
She's not gonna
keep the baby.
I mean, let's
overnight.
be real. She won't let me do that.
Yeah. So
Whatever.
I mean, maybe she might. Who
I could
knows?
try. When the baby gets older, I think they'd be willing to do like date night and leave the baby with us for a little bit.
Yeah, and that's fine as long as it can like talk and.
No.
Yeah, it's got to be able to like communicate somehow.
No.
Yeah, I don't want to have to guess.
Well, I can do the guessing.
I don't want you to have to guess.
Well, how are you gonna be the favorite?
Watch.
I'm about to be the favorite.
No, you're
real
not.
quick.
No,
If you were already like,
No, you're not.
I'm gonna set it. I'm gonna start from the beginning. I'm gonna build that foundation, and then you're gonna see who takes over at being the favorite.
Okay. Yeah, you will see who takes over at the favorite. It's going to be me easily, without a doubt. So, anyway, I don't know when we're going to change our name from Mama and Big Boy to Grandma and Grumpy. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know at some point if we'll go from Mama and Big Boy to Grandma and Grumpy when we do our videos. I don't know.
Do you like Grumpy?
I don't know. It doesn't bother me. Like I don't have like a better one. I guess
I like it.
it matches.
It does matter.
I'll say that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I
But
think it's going to be hard for a new talker to say Grandma and Grumpy.
Yes.
So I think probably our names will change
Yep.
at some point. So I don't know. Who knows?
I'm gonna be Gamma, and you're gonna be Grump.
Close enough, right? So yeah, pretty big news over the weekend as far as that goes. Let's shift gears over to sexless marriage. So I always talk about some kind of sex topic just about every time we have a show. I'm scared though to do like a really good one because I'm afraid you'll get all embarrassed or
I
something like
probably
that.
will. So there's some things I like to
Keep a secret.
keep private.
Fair enough. But there are people that are in sexless marriages, and I'm not talking about like disabled people or people that have health issues where they just can't have sex. I mean, that's not your fault, right? I'm not talking about you're 75 or you're 80 years old and you can't have sex. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about able-bodied people that are in marriages that are not having sex. And so we'll get the conversation started. I'll just throw it over to you. What do you think about that? Like, what's your first thought when you hear the term sexless marriage and you realize that there's probably tons of people our age out there that are just not having sex, that are married?
Well, I feel like intimacy is such an important piece of being married. Like, sex is important. I mean, I understand things happen and maybe you might go a couple weeks or, someone had surgery or whatever, and you gotta go a couple months. But it's like, if you go years and years and you're married to someone and not having sex, like, you're missing a big part of the relationship.
Yeah, what's the point in being married?
Yeah. Like,
That's the first thing that pops in my
connection.
mind is what's the point in being married? Because that's literally the reason, like traditionally that's why people have decided to get married.
Yeah.
Because even, I mean, we still have the same types of religions today, but let's face it, people just aren't as strict about the rules of those religions anymore. Generally speaking, there are some people that are
Yes,
very strict
follow
about
the.
but
Hmm.
generally speaking, we as Americans are not as strict about the whole wait till you're married to have sex thing. And so that was like the whole point was, hey, this is the person I want to have sex with, so I'm going to marry him.
Yeah.
And so we can do that and we can have kids and all that good stuff. So if you're not doing the thing that you got married for, because I can not be married to you and we could talk on the phone or whatever, like we could go eat dinner.
Yeah.
I just know I'm not going to have sex, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we could be roommates and not be married.
You're gonna drop me real fast.
I'm just saying. Like, so what's the point? And so I wonder, like, what keeps these people in these marriages? Because at that point, essentially, you are just a roommate.
Yeah. I don't get it. I don't know. And how do they like that? There might be people who that's their situation and they are okay with
Yeah,
that.
maybe. Like, hey, people get married all the time for like what is it called? A marriage of convenience or
Mhm.
whatever. Like, I get it. Like, there's some people. Man, there's tons of people in this country that get married so people can get their visas and whatever. They're legally married. They live together probably because they have to. But that's not what I'm talking about.
I
I'm
think
talking about the people that fell in love.
maybe some just stay together for their children or financial reasons or
Maybe financial reasons, yeah. But at that point, again, you're just in a roommate situation.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't even know if you could say you're still married. I mean, married's a legal term. Let's be honest.
Mhm.
You go get a marriage license. You go and you have a ceremony. I guess that's the. Well, I mean, you can have a legal ceremony too. You could get
Mhm.
married by the justice of the peace. So, but yeah, marriage I think is more of a legal term than a sort of sacred religious term.
Mhm.
It's just weird to me. Like I mean, and full disclosure, like we went through some times where that was a
Yeah.
problem, and
Well,
there was
it,
problems. There were underlying problems that.
we weren't having healthy sex, I feel like at that point. The times we were.
That's
I don't
interesting.
well, it was like makeup sex or it wasn't passionate sex.
No, it wasn't at all. It was just like it was like a
It was
ritual.
going through the motions. I need something, you need something. We can give it to each other. Let's do it.
Yeah, but I mean, we went through some
But
times
even
though
when we were
where
separated, we
well, yeah, eventually, yeah,
still kind of
but before that though, like before, one of the like right before I left, like that was a problem I felt like in our marriage. Like we just
it
weren't
was.
we weren't on the same
We weren't
page with that.
connected.
Yeah. And so and I get why you didn't want to and like hopefully you understand why
I
I did and like,
do.
you know. But yeah, so I mean people go through that and there's nothing wrong with that. Like I mean I think that like rocky times are part of marriage. And when you're having these rocky times, of course you're not going to be thinking about, "Oh, we got to get it on." And we've talked in a bunch of different episodes about all the things that can distract you from your spouse in a marriage. Like there's an infinite amount of things. There's your kids that people let distract them from their spouse. There's
finances.
There's finances. There's work. There's school, which is one of the things we did. There's health problems which have come up for both of us. There's just been there's a lot of things that can sort of distract you from your marriage and knock you off, and you just don't feel like having sex. Like that's the last thing you kind of think about. So, so I get like how you get there. What I don't get is how you stay there. And maybe you're right. Maybe it's like people just feel like they don't have any other choice.
Yeah.
Maybe they're in a marriage where they're really well taken care of every other kind of way. And so they just kind of.
I mean, I know it's hard for us to understand, but there's probably marriages where that's not important to them, and there's other things important.
Yeah, I think there are some. I think there are people that like they just don't. I mean, I've seen it before, like on TV shows where it's like, and I'm not talking about like sitcoms. I'm talking about like real, like these science type shows where there's like these people that like it disgusts them. Like they don't They don't have the same types of feelings about sex as most people do. So yeah, I mean, I guess, but to me, that's like a health thing. To me, that kind of falls into the health category. I'm not
Like
saying they're,
mental health.
well, no,
is
no, no.
so
I'm not saying they're, well, I don't see any other way to say it. There's something wrong with them because I feel like, and I've always felt like this, like we're designed to procreate. Like that's the only, like animals, and we are an animal. That's the reason we're here, to make more animals. And that's why like there's so much like genetically programmed into our DNA to like make me attracted to you and make you attracted to me and all that stuff. And so people that don't have that going on, like I just say there's something wrong with them. I don't mean it bad. Like it's not their fault. Like they didn't choose to be that way probably, but they are, and that's something ain't right. Just like I got cancer when I was 39 years old. There was probably something in me that wasn't right, and I got that. So you had something going on in you when you were a kid, and you got diabetes, that type of deal. So, but yeah, I man, if you're in a sexless marriage and you listen to this, we won't like blast you or put like copy stuff anywhere. Like, I just want to understand like why, like, what is that? And what have you done to try to get out of it? Have you tried to get at, like, have you tried to
or do you
have
care?
a conversation? Yeah. Or do you care that you're in a sexless? I couldn't do it. I'll just tell you that right now. I think, and that's the thing that,
Was
man,
that 40? There was a movie way back in the day where you try to go 40 days or something without having sex.
Oh, I have no idea. I thought you were going to say something about 40-year-old virgin.
No. Well, I mean that too kind of goes.
Yeah, but he wasn't
hand in
married.
hand, no.
He just couldn't. He just couldn't seal the deal with the ladies. I think it's just. I think it like if you're in a marriage and you're withholding sex because you're mad at somebody, which I get. Like again, I'm not judging any of that, but that's going to backfire you on you.
I would be scared if withholding sex that they would go find sex somewhere else.
That's what I'm getting at. Like I think there's always that drive. Someone is going to pay attention to your spouse. If you don't pay attention,
your spouse needs something, and they're paying attention and tuning in to that, then yeah, maybe.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like if you go home and if you're a man and you go home to a disrespectful household, like you just completely get disrespected, there's going to be some woman out there that doesn't disrespect you,
and vice versa.
and that's going to attract you to them. Yeah, and there's like if you're a lady that goes home and you can't get your husband to look at you or say two words to you, there's going to be a dude out there that is going to do that, and it's going to make you feel good. So like if you're in that type of relationship where y'all aren't getting it on, I would strongly encourage you to like just do that thing. Like I've heard about this where couples just say, we're going to have sex every day. Most of the time it's going to suck, but we're going to do it. And we're going to do that for like a year. That's our goal. We're going to try to have sex every day for a year. And almost to a T, those people get to the end of that and they're like, this was good. So I'm not saying do it for a year. I'm just saying like have some sex, figure that out. Cause I think if you don't, man, I think your marriage is going to go to shit. Ours almost did.
Mm-hmm.
Am I wrong? Am I right?
It wasn't due to sex. It's just.
Well, that was a lot of it for me. It was like, why am I even here?
But there's a lot of stuff that needed to be fixed underlying.
Yes,
that
we said that before. Like there, if you used to have tons of sex and then it just stops, there's a problem.
There was stuff
you got to figure the problem. Yeah,
so
you got to figure
the underlying stuff. Why do I not want to have
sex? But I think part of that though is someone's got to be the one that extends the olive branch.
Mm-hmm.
Something has to happen to like get that change in emotion to figure out like, can we even have a conversation about, if you're not having sex and you're married, you're not having conversations about how your feelings are hurt about this or how this is a problem, or you're just not going to do it. At least that's my man perspective. I'm I can't even get my most basic thing met. Like I'm not having a conversation about all this other stuff. Cause I feel like at that point you're out of the trust zone. Like you don't. There's a big trust problem too.
Mm-hmm.
And for a man, like having conversations about like all that other stuff is pretty tough if they don't really feel like they're in the trust tree with the nest.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I don't feel like you ever participate very good in these.
No, I don't.
I don't know. Why do you suck so bad at these
I don't
conversations?
like to talk about these conversations.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, we talk about stuff and try to be an open book, but I'll be honest, it's still kind of raw, kind of what we went through sometimes.
Oh, really?
And I still feel like we do work every day at what we went through, and there's still things that we have to work on in a marriage. So when you start touching upon this type of stuff, it kind of brings back like we still need to work on this and we still need to work on that. So it just brings up kind of things that honestly we're to this day that we're continuing to work on. So, I mean, do we have a healthy sex relationship? I feel like we do now. We're a lot better there.
Yeah.
But I feel like there were still some things back in the day that we just, like you saying, oh, my basic needs aren't met. Well, what are the reasons why your basic needs weren't met? Like there were some things I was missing from you
Sure.
that were my basic needs,
Sure.
which is why your basic needs weren't met. So
Hey, I don't know why you're trying to make it a fight.
I'm not.
I
I'm
don't know
just
why you're trying
saying
to.
it's like a
you're
lot
like,
more.
You're
It's a
stacking
lot more than a podcast
You're,
can grasp. So that's the type of stuff that kind of makes me uncomfortable when we discuss those things because it's still stuff we're trying to navigate through, and it's always something you're working on in a marriage is communication and intimacy and relationships and what you are a very, what did we talk about our love language, like intimacy,
I'm physical touch.
your physical touch, and I'm acts of service. And so those go hand in hand. Like it's just like a infinity, like a big circle, like acts of service. You fulfill and I fulfill, and you fulfill and I fulfill. And sometimes like you only fulfill 20%, but yet, I got to fulfill 80% and vice versa. Like I can fulfill 80% and you're only, that type of thing. It's a constant work in a marriage. But I do feel intimacy is very important. And when it's lacking, there's an underlying problem.
Yeah, 100%.
As far as the intimacy goes. So you got to fix that.
Yeah, you got to figure out what the problem is.
Yeah.
And that's going to take a conversation.
Like for you,
probably not a good one,
right.
Not a fun one.
For you, it's really easy to go, I just want to have sex. Like I don't care what else is going on. If you just touch me or do whatever, like I am putty in your hands. And for me, I'm like, well, if I have to come home to this, that, or the other, like my intimacy, my way to fulfill your need is like, I can't do it. I'm too worn out from having to take care of the own acts of service type of thing. Does that make sense?
I mean, it does make sense. I didn't.
That's why I hate these conversations.
I didn't realize that was still a problem.
It's not still a problem.
Okay.
I'm just saying, right now it's not. But when you talk about those things, it rehashes.
You know what I think?
What we went through.
I think you get super defensive in these conversations.
Maybe.
And I don't think you need to
I am a very defensive person.
I don't think you need to get super defensive in these conversations.
That's quite possible. I could get defensive.
I don't think you need to.
Like, are you talking to these people but talking to me?
No, not at all. I'm just saying, like, I think when anytime we talk about how things were not good in our marriage, you get defensive about it.
It stirs up. Like I said, it brings me back to when you had that conversation with me.
Yeah.
All those years ago. And that was a big problem with you.
I'm not trying to speak through the audience to you. I would just have the conversation with you. If I thought there was a problem, I would just tell you there's a problem. I know you would. All right.
We do a very good job.
So you don't have to get all defensive.
We do a very good job of that. We do communicate with each other. And we still fight and we still have
Well, we ain't perfect.
tiffs. We're not perfect, but let me tell you what. One thing we can't do is hold it very long, and that's what we used to do years ago when we had problems. Is we would be like, I am not going to be the first to cave, and now it's like, I can't stand to be mad at you. Oh my gosh, and we
Yeah.
hug and love and we make up.
I don't have that.
So we both can't like hold that grudge, and it's really awesome. So yeah.
If you're in a sexless marriage, figure out why, because there's some reason why. She's mad at you about something, or he's mad at you about something, or something ain't happening that
Yep.
needs to happen. Fix it, or you're going to be in bad shape. But also, like, or don't fix it, but just go someplace else where you can fix it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, no. I'm not saying. I'm saying.
I was like,
I'm saying.
hold on.
I'm saying
We're not condoning that.
I'm saying get out of the marriage. Like, either fix your marriage or get out of the marriage.
or go to therapy.
Well, that's fixing your marriage.
That too. That, I mean, a lot of people say shit about that, but that helped us so much. Learning how to communicate. So communication's huge part of a successful marriage.
It is. All right. Well, I've embarrassed Mama enough and put her on the defensive about sexless
Just
marriage.
rehashes stuff.
We
that's all.
do not have a sexless marriage, by the
No,
way.
we don't.
So I don't even know why she's acting all weird. We have a sexful marriage.
Yeah.
Or else I wouldn't be here. I'd be
Even when we were split up, we are still
I'd
like,
be-
hey,
I'd be
I need something. You ain't estranged. Let's go.
I'd be down at the club getting some ladies.
Whatever.
Big boy challenge update. I have lost no pounds since last week, but
I
I've
keep
gained no
thwarting
pounds.
that.
And and part of it is Mama keeps making me take her out to dinner all the time. However,
I got a problem.
I've actually eaten okay at those dinners, so
You have,
that's part of
actually.
it. And I'm really good during the day, like so yeah. So I wanted to give an update though, because we talked a little bit about what my diet might be, and I kind of had gone back and forth, and I talked about on one of our shows how I did keto at one point, or I mean, it's not exactly keto, but very
I would
low
say
carb.
it's more paleo than keto.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Very low carb.
Natural.
Point being, very low carb.
Mm-hmm.
And that helped me a lot a few years ago to get in really good shape. And then I talked about this time, I think, well, I'm going to try to do carbs because I really love pasta, y'all. I love pasta. If y'all see the videos on TikTok, y'all know I love pasta. I make pasta all the time. I will be still continuing to make pasta, but I'm not going to eat any, because here's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do a lot of beef, a lot of chicken, a lot of fish, and eggs, and some fruit for my meals. And that's going to be basically it. There will be very little carbs. And when it is, it's like when we go out, have a beer, that'll be carbs, obviously. So that's kind of the plan. And that's what I've been doing all this week, except for when Mama made me take her to Taco Tuesday tonight. I ate tacos.
So when y'all see us do those, when we do the T-Mam, which is our ritual every Friday night, it was Tex-Mex, abbreviation for Tex-Mex and margaritas. So TMAM. So now we do T-Mar.
It's still T-Mam. I'm calling it T-Mam.
But what we've done to cut out some of the calories is we're doing ranch waters. So
It's the same thing.
Tequila,
it's got lime, tequila,
it just
and
doesn't
salt.
have the margarita.
It doesn't have all the sugar
sugary
shit in it.
mix,
So yeah,
which is not necessary.
yeah, it is absolutely is not necessary.
It's a skinny margarita.
It's not a skinny margarita. It's a ranch water, but it's a margarita because it's got lime, salt,
And tequila.
in it. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna be doing for food. So that's kind of the plan. If I eat everything I need to eat, it takes me up to like 1,800 to 2,000 calories a day, which is
That's not very much for you. So you should be
right.
dropping it.
Well, if I can ever get you to stop forcing me to take you out to eat, I'll be in good shape. On the exercise front, I'm getting my 10,000 steps every day, which that's super important. And I'm going to be going to the gym 4 times a week. I'll be doing a leg exercise. I don't do a leg day. I never have done a leg. Well, I won't say I never have done a leg day, but I'm too damn old to like like I can't walk when I do my one leg exercise every day. If I did a full leg day, I would be ruined. So I ain't gonna do it. So I do a leg every day, but then I also work upper body groups. I'll do chest Mondays, back on Tuesdays, shoulders on Thursdays, and then arms like tris and biceps.
When are you doing me?
I do you every other day and twice on Sundays. Uh, so yeah, that's kind of what I'll be doing. And I expect if I can stay consistent with that, I'll start shedding pounds, and I won't have any problems hitting the 40 pounds by the end of May, for sure. We still have not done a video of me taking my shirt off for y'all, so I need to do the before video. That's that. I don't know. Maybe we'll do that right after this. I don't know. Every time I talk about it, Mama gets jealous, like she doesn't want y'all to see me or something, and all my hotness.
You gonna do the truffle shuffle?
No, I was gonna so the other day I had like a button up shirt and I was gonna like unbutton it all slow and like do like a little dance on a TikTok. I don't know why we didn't do it. Like you had an excuse or something. You didn't want to do it. So anyway, yeah, that's kind of the big boy challenge update. Last thing I wanted to talk about, because Valentine's Day is coming up. Are you guys like big time Valentine's Day people? Or are you not Valentine's Day people at all? Like, is Valentine's Day a big deal to y'all? For us, it is not. So Valentine's Day, big deal or not, Mama? Is it a big deal to you?
It's not anymore because it's not a big deal to you.
I don't think it was a big deal to us ever, really. I mean, is it a big deal to you, Valentine's Day?
I don't know. It'd be nice to be surprised every once in a while. I ain't gonna lie.
With what?
It's a
What could I
it's a woman holiday.
What could I possibly surprise you with?
I don't know. Something.
Yeah, exactly. There's literally nothing I could surprise you with, so I don't even know.
We usually though we will go out to dinner.
Not on Valentine's Day. If Valentine's Day is on a Friday, we will go out to dinner.
Yeah.
If it's not, we will not go out to dinner. Generally, because I don't want to deal with all the people.
To be honest, I can't remember the last time we celebrated Valentine's Day. I mean, when the kids were younger, I would do little Valentine's baskets. They wake up for school in the morning, and I have like little,
I'm not talking
candies
about,
and all that.
for the
But
kids.
for us, I don't think we really did much.
Yeah, we couldn't afford it when we were younger.
Mm-hmm.
When we were first married, we couldn't really afford to go do any Valentine's Day anything. I mean, like we might go to Wendy's or something. Like that was Valentine's Day. So yeah. But I'm curious out there, you guys, do y'all make a big deal out of Valentine's Day, or is it just another day, just another meh? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like we're missing out by not doing something on Valentine's Day?
Kinda. Maybe we should start.
What do you feel like you're missing out on, though? I want to like understand
I just
that.
feel special.
You don't feel special? I make you feel special every day.
How?
By just being here.
That is special.
By just loving on you, babe.
Mm-hmm. But how do you make it even more special on Valentine's Day?
Why do every day is Valentine's Day. That's what I'm trying to say. Every day is Valentine's Day. Mm-hmm. I can't make you feel special on Valentine's Day because every day during the day you send me a GIF that says, take me out to dinner.
So you got to one-up it.
I'm not doing that. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. That's your fault. I think what y'all are hearing is Mama wants Valentine's Day. I don't want Valentine's Day. But she'll say she doesn't want Valentine's Day.
I mean, honestly, it's just a day to like.
I don't know. I feel like we've been married 26 years.
Yeah.
Like I think we're past Valentine's Day thing.
We're gonna go out to eat like our normal thing on Friday, and who knows, maybe we may go back there again on Saturday because they want us to come back there on Saturday. They keep saying, "What are y'all gonna do for Valentine's Day? You can come see us."
I don't know. We'll see.
Sure, we'll come see our favorite bartenders and eat some more T-Mam.
All right.
Pull our leg.
Well, that's the show for tonight. Thanks for sitting with us and listening to us yap. Hope it was relatable. We got some feedback this week from a couple. The wife emailed and then the husband emailed, and both spoke about how we were relatable how they thought some of the things we talk about could probably help people, which I thought was cool. And they said to thank us for putting ourselves out there. And we do that as much as we can.
We've put ourselves out there a lot this last month.
Well, I think we have the whole time. I mean, if you go and listen to any of the episodes, they're pretty open and honest. So, yeah, thanks for being with us tonight on Tales from the Empty Nest. Make sure you check out the website. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel or Spotify or wherever you get podcasts. Make sure you subscribe. That's super helpful. Like the videos, comment on the videos, all super helpful.
And who knows, maybe I'll have a moment of the week for, next week.
From Valentine's Day?
Yeah, is it Valentine's Day this week?
Yeah, Saturday is Valentine's Day.
Maybe I might have a moment of the week. Maybe I might get surprised or something on Valentine's.
You're not. I'm already going to tell you you're not. I'm going to cook a brisket for Saturday. There's your surprise.
Is it going to be on heart shape?
No. So, have a happy Valentine's Day if you out there celebrating Valentine's Day. And we will see you guys next time on Tales from the Empty Nest.